Hey everybody, it's your buddy Oz from Live Between Paychecks Kitchen. I'm back. I know, it's been a while. Jackie Later's still in Lake Jackson. I'm still here in my little shitty yellow kitchen for now. I'm packing and moving. I haven't been here for a while. I got sick, had to have some surgery done. I'm good, but I'm trying to get as much of these as I can. So this one's going to be great. Something I discovered just because I didn't have whatever in the fridge, and I just kind of threw it together. It's nice. Before we get into it, be sure to like, share, subscribe, do all the YouTube-y stuff, ring the little bell in that corner to get notifications when we do these as close to Fridays and Tuesdays as we can, okay? I can't guarantee anything. Life, okay? And also there's a link down the doobly-doo for our merch. All my stuff's in laundry. So, it's not, but we got fake hand spatulas, flippers, all kind of stuff. Check it out. And let's just get into the food. Food. Alright, super simple stuff here. Bacon. You're going to use this cheap smoked bacon. You're going to need a can of the pineapple slices where it does the big rings. Or you can just slice your own pineapple if you're fancy. And English muffin. I always go with English muffin on my breakfast sandwich. I don't know if you'll notice that, even when I take them out to camp. I'm going to get some cheese now. I use provolone for this. I'd love to get me a good smoked provolone, but for the price, that's what I got. Use whatever cheese makes you happy. And then I've been using these a lot. This is the pureed jalapeno and chipotle stuff. I really prefer the chipotle, the smoky part to it, just enough little spice to it. That's just perfect. Also, a little bit of butter for some people. It's going to be an optional thing. You can butter these. We're going to toast the English muffins, hit them with a little butter, and that's fine. Again, that's optional. The rest of this you're going to really need except for the pepper. So the pepper and the butter are going to be optional. But that's completely up to you. So, first things first, I'm going to go ahead and slice my English muffins here. They said you could do it with a fork, but every time I do that, it just destroys the English muffin. But you see all them holes in there? That holds butter and that stuff there. Put those in the toaster, let them start toasting. Your bacon, just go ahead and just slice it. It breaks up when you put it in the frying pan here. I don't like leaving it in the giant strings because the English muffin is so much smaller than like the stuff we used before, bagel and toast and stuff. So I'll go ahead and slice this down where I can kind of pile it on, where it doesn't hang out the side of the sandwich kind of thing. So get you a decent skillet. Make sure that you that it's clean, but B, that you're ready to cook bacon in it. Like get something to catch your bacon grease when you're done. I'm going to put about medium high. That's a 6 out of 9. So what I'm putting in here, we're going to let that heat up. And then while we're doing that, we're just going to dump the bacon, boop, right inside. Now, again, I'm not going to put any seasoning or anything with this bacon. So while you're cooking it, you can collect the grease and use it for stuff later. You can see the jar at the bottom left. That's my bacon grease jar. I use that for cooking just about anything else. It really works and it saves some money, especially when you're paying so much for bacon. Now, if you want crispy bacon, cook it down to where it gets crispy. That's on you. I like to cook it until it starts getting like brown around the edges. Oop, and when these get out, just go ahead and put a little butter on them, set them to the side. I had to put them through my toaster twice because my Star Wars toaster doesn't have a good dark side. Yeah. I started getting a little bit of brown edges here, and my light went out somewhere, so I'm going to have to fix that in a second. But I don't do the crispy bacon. Crispy bacon is burnt to me. Oh, we're watching Cinefix with Clint Gage over here talking some cool stuff today. So get your secret weapon, your plate with your paper towels on it, and go ahead and pull the bacon out when it's ready. Like I use mine just a little bit chewy, just a little crispy on the edges, that's fine. So now we got this. You got it all sliced. You got it buttered. It's all toasted. Go ahead and hit it with your cheese. You've made a sandwich before. You know what I'm talking about. So, using a little bit of the chipotle stuff on here. Like I said, just use a spoon. It looks really dark in this light, and I apologize for that. It looks like I'm just putting some kind of black sludge on there. But it's pureed chipotle pepper, which is just a smoked jalapeno. But, man, it tastes good. And it gives you just a little bit of spice. And you want to move it around because you don't want to just leave that splat in the middle. Wendy's. Went there the other day and got a burger, and it just had a splat of whatever sauce like right in the middle of it. Ugh. Now, the pineapple, I just leave in a ring because I'm weird that way. Some people said to put this on top of the bacon, kind of helps hold it in place, but that's what the top bread is for, I think. Just put enough bacon on here, whatever the ancestors come out and tell you is enough, and that's the way to do it. Now, that's it. Now you can add some other seasoning, some other kind of dressing or whatever you want to do for it. But we've done a lot of breakfast sandwiches, mostly because I think you can use them for dinner too. They're just really good. They're really filling, and I hate egg. So this is kind of my go-to. And then with the pineapple on it, gives a little bit of sweetness, especially with the spice and the pepper. This is great. Like I said, I think this will be our 5th or 6th breakfast sandwich that we've done on this channel out of 500 videos, which I guess isn't bad. But as somebody who does usually a big breakfast and a big dinner, I don't do a lot of lunch. This is kind of a grab it and go while you're out working on doing something else, getting something done. I take them to camps. You can use them for Ren Fair. You can use them for camping. You can use it for any of that kind of stuff. You can make this almost anywhere. Anywhere you can cook bacon, you can make this sandwich. So if you're going to make it, let me know. This was a revisit. Somebody said to add the pineapple in one of our other videos. They saw my English muffin breakfast sandwich, and they're like, well, if you don't like the egg, leave that off, but put pineapple on it. And I figured I'd try it. So, yeah, like I said, we listen to you. So if you got a suggestion, let us know, and we will revisit this. I love revisiting this stuff, especially when I get to try new food like this. And there you have it, folks. Quick, easy breakfast sandwich. Like, you can put egg on it. I just have a horrible history with eggs, so I don't do that. But this was great. I just enjoyed this. It's not healthy. It's the culinary equivalent of smoking crack, I think, but that's a thing. If you make this or you got any other ideas, let me know. Like, put it down in the comments. That's what they're for. You can find us on social media. Tell me over there. I'm on Facebook, Pinterest, Patreon. We're at Instagram. I had to short it down over there to Living Between. On the other ones, we're all Living Between Paychecks Kitchen, right? I'm over on Blue Sky as well. So we'll start posting these over there. You can find me on everything else too, but I'm there, including TikTok. But I'm usually talking nerd stuff like Star Wars or Gundam or miniatures or whatever. But we can talk cooking too. I'll see y'all next time. Y'all please be safe, all right?